All right, welcome back in, guys, to the second ever podcast of 52518. This is Connor,
And this is your co-host, Anthony.
and we're here with a camera.
With the camera today. How's it going, guys? I can see you right there.
Yeah, right there.
I'm playing. Yeah, we were listening to you guys' feedback and everything. You guys said, I don't want to just look at a blank screen, you know?
Yeah.
So, we said, you know what? Let's try
Let's
the camera
do a camera. So we
Yeah.
got some video going, and a little experiment.
Exactly.
See how it goes.
Exactly. And then from the first episode, you thought we looked different from what we look now. Yeah, we're kind of young, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if it sounds like
We're a little young,
Yeah,
but
we're a
that's
little
okay.
young.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're wise at heart, you know.
at the heart. Yes. But yeah, we listened to your guys' feedback. You guys said it was too long for an hour since sometimes you got more stuff to do, and we understand that. So we took
Took that advice
Yeah,
and
took that
decided
advice.
to chop it into two.
Two of them, yeah,
we're
so-
gonna do. It's still our second podcast, but we're gonna chop it into two 30-minute segments.
Yeah.
So just so that it's a little easier to digest for you guys.
Yeah.
And just took that feedback. Same with the audio quality.
Yeah.
We're not in the Starbucks right now. We're
Instead-
actually in the parking lot.
Yeah, we're in the parking lot this time in Connor's car, actually.
Yeah, this is my little hamster mobile, my Kia
Exactly.
Soul. Shout out.
Shout out to you, so. Please
But
sponsor us.
we're still looking for those
Yeah, we're still
sponsors.
looking for sponsors. Loki, can I just say, our first podcast, our first episode, I think it went really well.
I think it blew up
Yeah, I
a
think
little
it blew
bit.
up
I
really good.
just low key, but I think it was good.
I thought it was just gonna get like a couple views, but
I
it
know,
did pretty good.
get almost 100,
Yeah,
and lots of you want to
yeah.
be on the podcast now.
Yeah, and I'm really glad you guys are actually enjoying this. You know?
Yeah.
And some of you guys were hesitant because I just be like,
I was
yo,
hesitant too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, this is scary.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, people really like it.
Yeah,
I was
I know.
actually afraid, and I was gonna be like, I don't know, this may be an April Fool thing. Because if you guys didn't know, we recorded it on April 1st.
April 1st, yeah.
But
Crazy.
yeah, you guys enjoyed it, and we're here now. For the
Yeah,
second,
so we're here for
podcast.
the second episode,
Yeah.
and we're hoping it goes well. But yeah, we're literally in the Starbucks parking lot. We
Yeah.
never leave this place ever.
Yeah, well, this is our home.
This is our home. True.
It's like,
But yeah, we decided with the virus and everything, it's getting kind of serious. So we're
Yeah.
like, with the audio quality and just for our safety, thought it'd be best just to do it in the car.
Yeah, no,
So,
yeah.
But all around, and then we could talk about some serious topics.
Yeah, some serious topics. Yeah, instead of just being in the Starbucks and you
And
guys
just
hear,
kind of
yeah.
reining it
exactly.
in, gotta
bring it
watch
in,
what we
be
say.
quiet
Yeah,
and
like,
stuff
oh,
like
are you
that.
listening?
Yeah, and then we're trying to also keep it PG friendly.
Yeah, so we're trying not to cuss.
if you guys heard me cuss,
Toughen.
I'm sorry. 'Cause I have a really bad time
I'd like to
cussing.
apologize.
I'm
for
sorry.
my actions, my words.
But yeah, let's start it.
Let's get into it.
So what you want to talk about today?
I'm thinking I liked the topic that we kind of brought up in the last podcast
On the
about
other podcast,
crazy dating stories.
I like that.
I think it'd be fun.
We talked about it a little bit.
And I think we got a lot just from the little bit I know about your dating history and like that, and then what I know from mine, obviously. I think we got a lot to share, a lot of good information.
I feel like me and you
that
have
can be out
a lot of common in that part, and I feel like you guys can address in some sort of way on relationship.
And I feel like anyone
sources,
can benefit from hearing that advice. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we're not taught how to date or go into healthy relationships or anything like that in school or anything like that. It's all just a learning curve that you learn in high school.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's, I think just if you were to hear it from other people that have gone through the shit. Oh. All right, we got one word. That's the last one. That's our one. That's our one. Okay.
Okay, just disclaimer before we start this. This is our first time with video, so we're actually
Little
nervous. If you guys can't tell,
kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Don't know where to look.
Exactly.
I'm like
we'll get
Ricky
better.
Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands.
We swear to God, we'll get better.
Yeah, we'll get there.
And we'll make sure
get a studio, hopefully. Or
yeah, exactly. Not just a
something
car.
this.
It'll get better. I promise
Yeah.
you. But anyways, I want to address also with the relationship thing. I was in a crazy relationship back in last year. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was, I was actually if you guys don't know, I was actually in a 4-year relationship, and now I'm actually out of it.
You're single now?
Yeah, I'm single.
Oh.
I'm single.
Oh.
He's taken though.
Yeah.
You can't take him.
Yeah. I'm off the market.
He's taken.
Back up, ladies.
Sucks. But it was like in some sort of way. I'm glad I had that experience, because now I can learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know I was in actually a crazy relationship and a toxic relationship until I got out of it. If that
Do you want to
makes sense.
explain like the origins of it, maybe kind of how it started?
Yeah, I guess it all started when like it was all going all good and stuff like that, but like eventually like she felt like really insecure about herself, which made it like it was my job to make her feel secure. Ooh. So number one thing, when you go into a relationship, you should always be happy, like be happy of yourself, and don't plan that when you go inside a relationship, they're gonna make you feel happy.
That's a good way to put it.
Exactly. And I feel like she wasn't happy with herself. She was insecure. She thought she was ugly. She thought she was, all this sorts of stuff. And like I had to comfort her and like make her feel happy.
And that's like a full-time job.
Exactly, bro. And like low-key, it took like a toll on me because she was so insecure about herself. I couldn't do like stuff like that normal high school like people would do. Like hang out with friends, go to parties, talk to other girls like as friends, only as friends. But yeah, and like that took like a lot from my high school experience, but in a way I'm kind of glad because like now when I'm out of high school, I'm just all like
free. You could
date
around,
learn like from that shit.
Yep, that's the best
and
way
like
to
I feel like high school relationships are like mostly like that. Like it's a learning experience, and like many people like learn from them and like just like.
And then you just move on from them. You're not supposed to stay in that space forever. That'd be unhealthy.
Exactly. If you guys are in like a relationship right now in the high school, like we're not saying to break up with them.
That's not at all. No. But be wary of where you are in life and how young you are, and that.
Just know when like sorry for interrupting. But just know when like high school ends, it's like different.
It's a whole new world.
Everything's different.
Yep.
And I feel like me and you experienced that in some sort of way.
Yeah, I think, once we got out of high school into college, and kind of everything, and we learned that it's like dating in high school comparatively to college and in the real world, in a sense, is just so much more different.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's a way healthier experience if you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And the only way to learn that is from your past relationships in high school.
Exactly.
So,
and like many people don't. Like, we're not saying like that you guys are not gonna work out, but many people like actually work out. Like if you're possible. If you're in a high school relationship right now, you guys like eventually graduate, go to colleges, do the long distance thing, and you guys work out, and that's great for you. You guys actually found the key to it. But if you guys usually like,
but don't think just because they're your first or anything like that they are the one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that is the wrong assumption to make.
For example, I was in a 4-year relationship, and I thought it was the one, but like eventually like. She eventually left me, and then not even a month later, she went with another guy. So I'm just like, you don't know until like it ends.
Yep, and then you can take that time to self-evaluate, look at yourself, and reflect on all of that, and then say, that was not the right move. That she was not the one. He wasn't the one. And then you could just step away from that and then move forward. But you got to take that step backwards and be like, that person's not the one.
Exactly. But, and it takes some time,
It takes a lot of time.
A lot of people are stubborn. I was stubborn. A lot of my friends were like, "Yo, you're in a toxic relationship." Get the fuck out. And I was just like, "Nah, dude. Like
she's the one.
We can work this out. Like we were together for so long. I'm not just gonna bail out."
4 years, man. That's a long time. Yeah. And I've never had a relationship that long.
Really?
Yeah. My longest relationship was 1.5 years.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Damn. But yeah.
You're crazy, man. I'm like, wow.
Crazy. No, I was in love. So I'm like, I'm playing. But just like take it from me, take it from like us guys and stuff like that.
Just because they're the first doesn't mean they're the one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't make that assumption ever. That's just unhealthy and wrong. And
and if you're in a relationship just because like you're used to it, and not because you actually like the person or love the person, then like, and you're just comfortable where you're at, then like
that's also bad too.
That's really bad.
You should want to grow together, and because that was kind of where I was at.
Really?
Yeah. At one point in my time,
you want to talk about it?
I guess the tears start flowing.
It's like, you good, man? You need some tissue? Fuck, we don't have tissue.
No, I'm good. I've already gone past it.
Yeah.
But it was second year in college. I started dating this girl that I had worked with for a while at the pizza shop.
Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, Papa Murphy's. Right there.
Oh.
But so we I dated how to put it. I worked with her for couple years, and then we kind of hit it off, started like getting serious, like wanted to date, doing stuff like that. And I was hesitant because I knew from the bat my parents were gonna hate her.
Really?
I knew. There was just something about her, and she was just wrong. I saw all these red flags, but I just wanted to lose my virginity, if I'm completely honest. I like that sounds really bad, but I knew how she felt about me, and I kind of used that.
Hey, fuck
but
oh wait, I cussed again.
All right, we're even now.
Yeah, we're even.
But I know that may sound really bad, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, Connor's a terrible guy."
But how old are you?
But I was a teenager.
Exactly.
I was like 18 at the time.
We all make mistakes. You know?
Yeah, we all make mistakes. And she had kind of convinced me and manipulated me into thinking she was healthy in a good spot, because she had started going to therapy and doing all these things and showing this to me and giving me this appearance, so that when I was like, oh, okay, like maybe I'm ready to start dating you and give this a shot. Like, you actually look like you're in a healthy place, like going to therapy, talking to someone, like, let's do this. And then I just kind of got trapped into it after that. And then you don't realize how unhealthy it is until
you get out of it.
Yeah, like, because I worked with her, and all I hear is all the good things, like, oh, you guys are so in love, this and that. And then I went to Starbucks, and this is why I love my job now, is because I'm out of that place. But I came to Starbucks, and everyone that I worked with showed me how unhealthy that was. So then I was like, okay, I got a dip on that. And that was the best decision of my life, because we'll get into it later, but some pretty crazy stories. So
I guess this is gonna be the title: crazy dating stories.
Crazy dating stories.
Crazy dating stories.
Of the 52518 podcast, number 2.
Number 2. Part 2 those.
Part 2, you gotta wait.
Yeah, like same here. Like, I guess, like, until you get out of it, you see
you don't see how bad it is.
Exactly. Yeah. And like it's crazy because, like, she didn't let me like go out, and she didn't let me have friends. The only friends I had, I guess, were like her friends, you know what I'm saying? We had like the same friends.
Yeah, mutual friends.
Like, mutual friends, yeah. And then once we broke up, bro, like all her friends went to her. And
and you were all alone. You're on your island. I feel that. Yeah, I remember this story vividly, but there was one time a group of friends from Starbucks were going to go to like Old Chicago and get pizza one night after we closed. And it was just a group of girls that just happened to be, and I was going to be the only guy. And I texted her, and I was like, I'm going to go out with some friends from work. And she kind of got like hesitant with me, and she was like, oh, is there going to be any guys? Which, number one, if that's the first question out of her mouth, that you got to dip on that.
Stunned. What the fuck?
But the camera went out.
The camera went out. Oh, let me see this.
Okay. Anyways, we'll keep recording. Yeah, we'll keep recording on the microphone.
All right, but keep on going with the story.
But so as we were going to Old Chicago, I kept getting all these calls and messages, and she was mad because I had told her that I was going to be the only guy there. And no offense to anyone at Starbucks, but all of the people there I didn't really know, or I wasn't like pursuing. Obviously, I was in a relationship, so like, oh, is the camera done?
It's out of battery. Oh, that's the reason why.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I think you guys are gonna see like the beginning.
You might see a little bit of it, and we'll have to play around with the camera bit. This might just be another listening one. Yeah, sorry guys.
Sorry, we tried with the camera.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But so you're just gonna have to listen to our beautiful voices.
I think for part 2 we can probably have the camera again.
Maybe, yeah. We'll mess around it. But for now, so I kept getting all these calls and messages as we were going, and she threatened to break up with me at the time. Yeah, because that night, because I had gone and had dinner, and afterwards, because we went for like a friend, and you know this friend, and I'll tell you later. I'm not going to tell you the name now.
No,
but so this mutual friend of Anthony's and I, it was her birthday, and I'm really good friends with her, and we were gonna go and go and drink and just have like just chill, you know, at like somebody's house. And so we were gonna go do that, but my girlfriend was throwing a fit, so I decided I gotta figure this out. So in my mind, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. We went back. I was like, I'm down to hang, guys, but like, I gotta go back to my house. I went back to my house, sent a Snapchat so that, because I knew she looked at like Snap Maps and like stalked my location. So I went back, sent a like snap that was like, good night, like babe, whatever, have a good night, like I love you, blah 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 blah. I'm so sorry. I apologize. We could talk about it tomorrow. And then I went out and like started hanging with them again. But I didn't realize how bad that was. You know what I'm saying? Like lying and like being manipulative just to please her. You know what I'm saying? So bad. And like, I'm so glad I got, because I had never done that in any of my relationships before. That was the first one. I think because it was how toxic and terrible of a situation I was in.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Imagine like she pretty much had it like on her fingertips.
Yeah. And I didn't even realize. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
But
and then you want to like say how that ended, or?
Yeah, it went into flames. So it was one night, so for a while I thought she was getting better and healthy, right? And then there was one time like vivid, like we were all hanging out at her house, like our mutual friend groups, like we were saying earlier, and we were hanging out, having a good time, and at the time, I absolutely did not want to drink. While she was big into drinking, loved to drink. That was her party scene kind of thing. And I was like, nah, I don't feel like drinking. And she told me the next day, because we got in this fight, she's like, I need a husband that will get day drunk with me.
What the fuck?
That's what she said.
That's
what she said.
That's done, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. As soon as I heard that, and then there were some other things that, I mean, we could go into later, but like some other things that really I was like, nah, I gotta dip on this. But that one, I was like, that's a quality you're looking for in a husband.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it? I was
no
just
offense, but like, that's disgusting.
I was like, I gotta dip. So then, and then I talked to the people at Starbucks at the time, and like hearing their opinions and hearing their voices, I was like, okay, I know the decision I need to make.
Choose,
So I got out of that.
Damn.
What about you, man? How'd your she left, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever get back at her, do something to like?
Yeah, bro. Like,
come on, man. Like, there's not a little bit more to the story.
Yeah. But like,
I feel like you didn't share.
Yeah. All right.
I'm pouring my heart out.
You said like, yeah, she left you, right?
Loser.
Start crying. But like in some sort of sense, like same here, Connor. Like I was just like, I didn't know like what type of person she actually was until like we both like broke up. I guess it was both breaking up, because like the way that it ended, it was I was just like, she was just. Okay, it all started when like she first started texting like other guys, right? And I got no problem with that. I'm just like, oh, all right, bro. Like you can like, you can go and text other guys. You know what I'm saying? But like she like eventually like texted them more than she texted me, and that's when I was like, bro, why are you texting like more other guys and just like I you can do whatever the fuck you want, but like just like at least text me back, Don't leave me on.
Keep me on the loop.
Like, I'm your fucking boyfriend, dude. Like what are you doing? This one time, she was like texting this one guy, right? And like she came to visit me at work, and like I was just like chilling with her. We were talking. We were all good.
Yeah.
I actually got like, her phone rang, and it was like notification like of a text message, and like it said like something like completely like bad, I forgot what it said.
No.
It was like it was something like, I bet you would, something like that. Yeah.
God.
And like I was like, what the heck does that mean? And she's like, oh, nothing. I was like, yo, let me pull it up, let me see. And I never do that, but like in that moment I was just pissed off.
Yeah,
like I never check like other people's like phones, because like I know that's
private.
Privacy. Yeah.
You gotta have trust.
I was pissed at the moment, so I was just like, yo, let me see who's texting you. And then like she eventually showed me all the text messages were like deleted, and I wouldn't understand if it was Snapchat, but it was like actual text messages.
Oh, God.
It was actually like on like messages. And I was like, are you serious, bro? Why are you deleting like messages? And then she was all like, oh, because like I didn't want you to get mad or find out. I was like, why would I get mad? Yeah, why would I get mad? Why would you do that? And like that's when it all started, because that's when I was just like, that's when I felt like not trusting her at all. And like, well, like I still trust her in some sort of sense, but like
once the trust is broken, you can never
I was just like,
what
the hell? So we were at school at one point. Let's like a week later, we were in school at one point, and Oh, yeah, by the way, she made herself the victim.
Oh,
like, yeah. Like when I showed her that, she's all like, yeah, you never text me, you never do that, so I'm texting other guys. Just like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm at work. Like, how do you want me to text you when I'm
trying to flip these burgers?
Exactly, bro. I'm at Wendy's flipping burgers. What the fuck you want me to do? Like, text you? But nah. Eventually, a week later, I'm at school and we're just like hanging out at lunch, right? Mm-hmm. And then like, she's like texting another guy and stuff like that. And like I understand, like I completely like understand like why I should have not done this, but I was at a point where I was just like, bro, like I completely don't trust her, and like she's probably gonna do this to me again. She was texting another guy, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, what are you texting about? And then she's like, oh, like nothing like that. And I was like, and I that's when like my I completely like said that, you know what, let me see, I should have not been like that, but like I was like, I just didn't trust her.
But if you're in that toxic relationship, it brings out the toxic parts of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I was just
you're just bad for each other.
Exactly. Like, and I'm not usually like that. And like when she did that, I was just like, just let me just see. Like, what are you hiding? And she was hesitant. She didn't want to show me. And I was like, well, what are you hiding? Yeah. And then she was like, I'm not hiding nothing, stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, like you hiding something completely, Mm-hmm. And then like she just got all mad and quiet and like started like tearing up and crying. I was like, bro, like why are you crying? Like and then I wasn't being like all rude to her, like let me see, but like I was pretty much like,
I just need to see it. Like let me. Like, look, what are you hiding?
Exactly. And like I was just like done with it at that point because she didn't show me, and like I know it was like immature, but it was in the heat of the moment, and like we were both talking, and I was like, you know what, I can't be with you, and I was like, we're done, we're freaking done, and like, and then she's like, you for real right now? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I cannot be with you right now. And like, you give me so many reasons why, and I'm done. And I left. And like, dude, I was sad, bro. Yeah. I was sad.
Oh, I bet 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just done with it. And like, eventually, like, when I said that, I thought it was just pretty much like we were gonna get back together and stuff like that. I didn't know it was done for sure. And like, but. I realized like it was done when like we both stopped talking. Like we stopped talking like for like a week. Eventually, a month in, like we just started. Some person saying hi.
Got a coworker.
We got a coworker
just out.
But yeah, eventually, a week later passes, and like I'm just like, I want to get back with her, And I was like, at the moment, I was just like, I kind of like missed her. In some sort of sense, because like I'm used to it. 4 years, bro. I'm like used to her, Yeah. And it was more like being used to her rather than just being like in love with her at that point. Yeah. So like I was just like I'm lost and stuff like that. I wasn't in a way happy with myself, and I didn't find myself in that moment. I just relied on her too. Yeah. Eventually, she's like I turned out like she was talking to other guys when like we were like done. So like she was already like in the market.
Already moved on.
Yeah. And I was just like, it hurt because like I don't know, like it was just like out of nowhere and stuff like that. And I didn't realize it, but like she was just like already like when we were dating, she was already talking to guys, right? Dang. So she was already talking to guys, so she already had them like lined up, ready when like we break up. Yeah. And then like she goes straight to them. Yeah. And that's what happened. And then I was just like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna concentrate on myself, and I started doing myself and stuff like that. The only thing, like I talked to her one day and I was like, you know what, if we end it, we end it, right? And like, we just left it good, right? But like one night I called her because like, I was just like, I wanted to know like for sure if we're done with it. Yeah. And like, she was just like, I don't know, I'm just confused right now. And then I was just like, all right, like, what are you confused about? And like, she pretty much made it seem like there was hope for me to get back with her. Yeah. And I was like, she wanted me to like try and see like I can save this relationship, right? So that's what I did, and like I tried to like save this relationship. I tried to like talk to her, get back with her,
do all you could.
And like we were both like flirting and that type of sense. Like it seemed like it was all gonna go good until one time like she was just like, no, yeah, I don't think I can do this. Yeah. And like I was like, you for real right now? And she was like, yeah, I don't think I can go on anymore with you. And I was like, all right, for sure, like just like leave me on, I guess. Like she just wanted to make sure, right? And then turned out the reason why she wanted, like she like completely said that is because like she found a guy. Yeah, and that's why she was just like completely like like said, nah, we're done, because she finally found the guy, and the guy was like completely head over heels for her. And
are they still together?
They are still together.
Oh my God.
So like let me just say turned out I was like one of my closest friends.
Oh yeah, God.
And like he he was hitting her up, and like he was like talking to her and telling her like all this lovey-dovey shit, and like she fell for it, and like she like started dating him. Well, like I was just like, oh shit, I guess I'm done for that, you know.
Oh my
and
God,
yeah, like
that's crazy.
That's what happened to me, and like I was heartbroken, you know. I was pretty sad, but like eventually I was just like, you know what, she does what she wants, you know. And like I'm just gonna concentrate on myself at this moment, and like that's what I did. And like it sucked. Like I'm not gonna tell you like I was just like all happy.
Yeah,
like, I'm feeling good, but like it sucked. Like and it was also my senior year, and it was like prom, graduation, all that shit. Like I had to do it by myself, and like I had to find new friends, had to find new people.
So
like all her friends were my friends, and that's it. And like you know, I had a pretty good prom, had a pretty good graduation, everything went well, you know. Like I try to keep the most positive attitudes, right? But like. You know, it takes time to get like over someone.
It does.
And like, especially like your crazy ass ex.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, like I just got over her, and like now I'm chilling, right? And yeah, like I didn't realize how toxic it was until I got out.
Yep.
So like now, like I'm just here telling you guys, you know, it sucks.
It does.
And
it
like
does.
the wise words of Lil Uzi. I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say about that.
Man.
No, yeah, and also a disclaimer that boy's ugly as fuck. Like he's ugly, like dead ass, bro. Like you see it and like, bro, you know, like bro, you're just like what? Like they compare me and like her new boyfriend. They're like, bro, what the fuck? Why would you leave him? Type shit. And yeah, I'm not that good looking, but like I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. 4 out of 10.
He's a fucking 0.5, bro.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Do you have a picture, maybe?
Yeah, I got a picture.
I want to see, bro. We'll see it later, but
yeah.
But I want to see. That's crazy.
You can talk now.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, no, those are the worst kinds of relationships. Is when it's both toxic for each other, and then the two of you it just doesn't work, you know. And then once that happens, it brings out the worst sides of you. And like I think that's what we were both trying to say as we were telling our stories is as those relationships go on, you start seeing yourself doing things you would never do, like wanting to see phones and like lying to your significant other.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, so you pull it up?
Yeah. This is
it. That's it.
That's
oh God.
Look at his fucking.
Oh God.
Bro, my mama.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Bro, nah, you're lying. That's not him.
Look at his hairline, bro. Look at his fucking hairline, bro.
Dude, you want to know how she's crazy? The tongue out.
The tongue. Dude, who does that?
I'm sorry. To all girls, do not stick your tongue out. That is a sure sign to us guys. Well, like, you're crazy.
Yeah, in a way, like if you stick it out, like as like you know what I'm saying, like you know. But she's like,
if you were trying to look attractive while doing, you're crazy.
You're crazy, bro.
And I will dip away from that. As oh my God,
bro, he's ugly
but he's not the most attractive man,
bro. His hairline's like receded all the way back, bro. Like I can put like 5 fingers like on his forehead,
I gotta
agree
with that. That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
that is pretty bad. That's oof.
And like pretty much that happened. But like now I'm chilling, bro. I'm like living my best life. I'm like out here like, oh shit, like she can go and do that shit,
whatever. Yeah,
because like I'm glad like I'm out of it.
Oh God, because
thank God, Yeah, exactly. And I'm just
looking,
like, oof. Exactly. And I'm just like, now I'm just like, let's do it. Like, let's do my own stuff.
Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah. There you go. Dang, man, that's crazy.
It is crazy. And like a lot of people don't believe me when telling this story because like it's like wild parts. But yeah,
it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are about to hit the 30-minute mark, so I think we're gonna hit the kind of do a pause right now.
See if we can like get the video back.
Yeah, get the video back. So maybe in the second part you'll get it. But more crazy dating stories to come. We still got plenty more. That's just breaking the surface.
That's just like our dating life. Now,
I think that was more just a rant. Us saying the worst parts. Like we just need to get this off our chest.
Yeah. Now I gotta like say like my. like my Tinder.
No, yeah, we got a lot of. I got some Tinder experience. Yeah, that was stupid.
But anyway,
all right. So I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Catch us in the second part. It should be right under there. Just go watch it. I'm gonna put them together.
This is part 2, right?
So, this is the second episode, part 1.
Oh, but the next one's gonna say part 2.
That next one's gonna be part 2. Yeah. All right. But catch you guys later. Take it easy. If you're about to take a break. Get some sleep, drink some water,
eat some food.
Eat some food. Just take it easy. We'll catch you in the second part, guys.
Thank you for listening.
See you later.
Peace out. Love you.